Hey everyone, welcome back to your practice. If you're new here, I'm Liv, and today I'm going to be taking you through a short, gentle practice for overwhelm. So, really focusing on peeling off that layer of exhaustion, that heavy blanket, coming back to a sense of awareness, aliveness, and connectedness. Before we dive into this practice, if you haven't yet already, please subscribe to support the channel and to get notified of new videos just like this. So we'll start coming to a comfortable seat. And we'll start our practice with something called bee breath. So making sure that our lips are closed very gently. We've released our tongue from the roof of our mouth. Our jaw is relaxed. We're going to do some humming. So inhale to take a long, deep breath in. And then hum it out. So teeth are slightly separated apart. We're feeling the softness here. And we'll do this for another round. Deep inhale in. So invitation to continue a few more rounds just like that. Or we're going to flip our hands, the palms of our hands over, and cup our ears, lifting our elbows out and away so that we can really hear and feel the sensation. So inhale to breathe in, cupping those ears, and humming. Three more rounds just like this. Last one. Releasing your hands if they were cupped over your ears, gently placing them in your lap. Just taking a few breaths to notice how that practice resonated with your body. And from here, we're going to do something called pandiculation, which is a form of slow release of muscles to help our body remember how to release, how to come back to a sense of stillness and softness. So we're going to do this starting with our right shoulder. So as we inhale, we'll slowly lift it up to our ear. And as we exhale, we're going to, like a sloth, slowly release it back down. Now, this may take more than just your exhale, maybe a whole round of breath, but we're just going to slowly soften it, releasing it back, and feeling into that slow release. See how far down, how more relaxed you can be. Coming back to stillness. And as we inhale, we'll lift it back up. So bringing it back to the ear, keeping it there for a second, and then gently softening it back down. And if you notice that there's a point that feels a bit kind of junky, like you're spazzing a little bit or feel that muscle contraction, just stay in that moment. Go back to that place and feel that, because that is an indication that your neural pathways have forgotten that muscle relaxation, that part of that release. Once you fully relax, taking a round of breath. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale to contract, shrugging it up. Exhale to soften down. However slow you're going, try to slow it even more, cutting that speed in half. And just notice how that right shoulder feels in comparison to the left. And we'll go ahead and do that on the other side. Inhale, shrugging that left shoulder up to the ear. Exhale to slowly release it down. Centimeter by centimeter, slower than you think. Noticing any areas that get caught. And taking a round of breath. Deep inhale through the nose, down to the belly. Exhale from the belly, the ribs, the chest, out the nose. And on your next inhale, we'll shrug forward once more. And exhale to contract, or to release. Like a sloth. Noticing how you almost have to be intentional with each little movement, each little release back down. Taking as many breaths as it takes to release all the way back down. And we'll do this one more time. Inhaling to shrug. Exhale to soften. And once you've come to this full release, this full softening, just take a round of breath to notice how both shoulders feel. Maybe there's more space, more expansion. The next thing we're going to do is using the palms of our hands, thinking of this U shape. We're going to cup our hands and bring them over our eyes. So the heels of our hands just below our eye sockets on our cheekbones, our palms, and our fingertips up towards the tops of our heads. Maybe bowing the head, rounding the back. Just taking a few breaths here in this darkness, in this stillness. And I used to feel really uncomfortable, a little afraid of the darkness, until I heard someone, her name is Mia Magic, talk about darkness as the womb space. This sense of darkness that is supportive, nourishing, a sense of shelter. So just notice as your eyes are being covered, how this shelter feels in your body in this moment. Coming back to those deep, long breaths. And on your next inhale, an invitation to lift the chin, open the chest, and slowly lift the hands off the eyes, opening the chest, hands in almost a goalpost shape, opening wide. And exhaling, coming back, rounding the back, hands back to the eyes, rounding, coming back to this shape of protection. Taking a round of breath here. And then as you inhale, bringing the hands away from the eyes, opening the chest, opening the eyes. And a round of breath here, heart moving towards the front. Inhale to draw those shoulder blades together. And then exhale, slowly folding, coming back in, hands to the eyes. Inhaling deeply here. And exhale to sigh it out. One more round of breath. And invitation to keep the eyes closed. On our next inhale, we'll slowly lift up, dropping the hands down to the lap. Tall spine. And doing a body scan from the crown of the head down to the base of the spine. Noticing how you feel, how your energy has shifted and changed. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And we'll close this practice with one more hum or a chant of Om. So inhale to chant. Om. Fluttering the eyes open. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Please like this video, give it a comment. I would love to know how you feel after this practice. And if you'd like to spend a little bit more time on your mat, please feel free to try these 2 meditation practices to help you with this sense of grounded, this sense of ease. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.